Hello guys, this is Ranger Fud. It's been one long year, as now we're at that closing of 2023 and the beginning of 2024. So I think it's time that we reflect on who we were, what has changed, and how far we've come since the beginning of the year to now. And a lot has changed. If you guys don't remember, in the beginning of the year, I didn't have like really a server to be like online family to talk with all the time, have the same people, kind of people that were there for you, that actually cared for who you are, actually helped you try to grow. And it was hard. But on the 25th of January, I found a server called AscendantSurvival.com. And I did a stream on it. And then I took a break going the different servers and stuff, kind of server hopping, trying to see what was out there. But near the end of February, like the 26th, 27th maybe, or the 25th, I don't remember. I came back. And that was the start of me getting my career off in Ascendant. And I think, because I joined that server, I've grown a lot than what I used to be. In the past multiple years, I've been like annoying. I've been like super loud. I didn't listen to people. I annoyed a lot of people, and I made a lot of people mad at me because the actions I've done, for things I've done without actually really thinking about what others felt or anything, and just think about myself. And I learned that the first time in May, when I became a staff member as a helper for Ascendant. That first rodeo, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about the servers. I learned a lot about how to be out there, how to try to help people. But when I was let go in June, only about like a month in, I realized that the way my personality would not cut it and would not be helpful. I held on to the past a lot. And because I held on to the past, which I had a museum that literally held on to the past. It literally was in how I operate, the general definition of holding on to the past. And because I did that for so long, a lot kept boiling up. I kept being either too energetic because I wanted to prove myself and wanted to get acceptance, approval. So I kept trying to push myself, but I pushed myself too much, pushing myself onto others. And that became an issue because I was being too forward. I was being too much for people. And that's when I realized I needed, at the time I didn't realize. I kept saying I did, but I realized I was wrong. I was mad after I got let go. And I tried to hide it. But my personality is books. So I'm going to write down what I actually feel on books more than I'm going to actually say it. So I made the Ranger Fud papers. Which, recently, I did a whole ceremony and I threw away the original copy into the fire to finally get rid of me holding onto that past and letting go and looking towards the future. And working towards not just thinking about the past all the time, but think about the future, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna work on, how I'm gonna become better. And from June to July, I was mad. And I held that in and wrote the book. And I also had a memoir journal, which I wrote things in like every day. I had numbers and everything. And if I still have that, I think, which I'm probably gonna get rid of because there's no reason to keep on to it anymore. But that journal shows how I was mad. I was not happy because I felt it's because they wanted to change my personality, which I thought was something I couldn't do. But I can't keep saying never gonna happen, not possible, it's impossible. I gotta stop saying that. Things are possible. Change is possible. In July, in the beginning of July or end of June, I forgot which one, a player joined the server named Jasper. It's their username, so don't get at me for saying names. That's their username. And that, within a month, they became helper, then became coach very quickly. But they started out as helper. And we had multiple interactions. And because of my way of thinking, I held on to those incidents that happened, and I kept thinking of them, and they kept crowding my judgment, and made it where I kept trying to do competitions. I was being super competitive. I was outright rude a lot of times, and just mean and stuff, because of those incidents that I was being rude to this person for something that was just a small thing, and I should never put them out of proportions. I should have just I should have just not thought about it. Shouldn't have been holding on to that. Yes, it's something that happened. But why hold on to that judgment, that grudge? Why hold on to that? That's just going to make you go down a path you don't want to be in. And after a long time, basically at the end of November, near my birthday, and just before then too, multiple people like Vorchin and Jasper and Clean hinted me and helped me, kept trying to explain to me what to work on, what not to do, and how to become better. And at first, I didn't really listen to it. I kept thinking I was, but I wasn't. But now, I'm really trying. And I really want to listen to advice that people are giving me. Because I want to become better. I don't want to be a person that's rude and stuff because I'm holding on to the past. I want to look towards the future, to what I can achieve, what I can work on, what I can grow on. So, today, I put a thing on which is gonna have a book where whoever buys it will get a copy of the book. And in that book, I wrote down some stuff that I think that I'm looking forward to, stuff I want to work on, and thanks to those that helped me grow, and say sorry to those and apologize to those that I hurt throughout my actions throughout 2023. I really did not mean to hurt people. Because my mindset was not in the right place throughout the year, and how I kept just blaming other things and thinking I could not change because I couldn't change my personality. So I want to say sorry to everyone I've hurt throughout the server, throughout other servers, and real life too. I really gotta stop holding on to the past and look forward to the future and try to grow. So all those that kept rushing and made it to the end, I hope you guys can grow too and have an awesome 2024. And don't make the same mistakes that me and many others make that can harm relationships, friendships, and those that you might not realize you want to know, but can have consequences because you burn a bridge. Do not burn your bridges between other people, and have faith that you can become a better person and grow out of whatever troubles and hardships you have. Thank you.